guys, this is the second video for Blue and Art. This one is one that I've been working on for a while that I really struggled with. So it's a super rough draft. I might make more changes, to be completely honest. I want to add more hands and whatnot, which I'll get into later. This one I really had a hard time with. I just could not get proportions right. I couldn't get the clothes right. I couldn't get the face right. I couldn't get the hands right. Nothing was going well for me. So this one might be a little bit longer than the other one because it is just a lot of footage of me struggling and redoing things over and over again. Hope you guys enjoy. A little backstory on this piece is I was working on this when I was watching Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan. So it is Levi. It actually started out as a fan art of Grea's caustic, which I know is super different concept, but that sketch of Grea's caustic was sitting in Procreate for a really long time, and I never really touched it because I was struggling with that one in the first place. So I ended up scrapping it and using it for this Levi art instead. So sorry, Gray. No more Gray caustic. But this first part is I can't explain that part. I don't know what that was. But yeah, so this is just me trying to get caustic's idea first. So he has that tank in front of his neck and everything, and then the gas mask. And I wasn't really using a photo as a reference, so gas mask wasn't really correct, and I was having difficulty with that part. I've never really drawn a gas mask before, so it made me, it looks like a duck, and I wasn't really happy with it. But I mean, this was when Gray had long hair too, so I was giving him long hair and his glorious eyebrows. I would like to attempt it later on because I think the whole concept of drawing a gas mask and everything does sound fun. But so this part is where I started redrawing everything. I scrapped it. I'm making it into Levi. So I'm redrawing everything with a red pen this time because I had so much black markings on there that I couldn't really differentiate what I was doing. So hold on, I'm gonna pause it here. So it's super lots of lines, just lots of just messy red lines and blue lines. So it might be a little hard to see. I apologize. I do go back and clean it up later. But since I already had the basic posture and everything, that went pretty smoothly. I already know what he wears. He wears that high collar shirt with the ascot tie and everything. So that part wasn't too bad. I already know what kind of fabrics I'm going for, right? And then his hairstyle, eyes, I might change his eyes later, but for now I just used the base I had from the caustic one. And then I know I wanted a bunch of hands around him, which I don't know what the concept is. I just decided to do it. I don't really know what kind of hands they're gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be his dead teammates, or if it's his alive teammates, or if it's gonna be, I don't know. It might be all the same kind of hands, or it might be different. I don't know. I haven't really, that part I haven't really thought about or completely thought through it. But moving on. So this, I'm just trying to figure out how I want the hands on him. I didn't know if I wanted hands that was kind of draped over him to be more loving, I guess, motherly almost. But I scrapped that, and I wanted to go for one that was some that are a little more violent looking, I guess. So I wanted one on his neck to kind of choke him. The other one I wanted, I mean, it's this part behind his head. I didn't know if I wanted him to be wanted the hand to be pulling at his coat or not. I ended up scrapping that and made it so it's just kind of bunching up in his shoulder instead. And then the one in front of his neck, I couldn't really decide if I wanted to be holding his collar here and pulling it to the side, or if I wanted directly in front. So that was something I wasn't really sure about for a while. But then I ended up moving that over from the collar to his shoulder, but I didn't really like that positioning either. So I ended up scrapping that as well, and I'm changing it. But see here, I moved I changed the one in the back because I wanted it more towards his chest instead of his shoulder. And then the one in front here, That, yeah. So since I realized like all the hands look kind of similar, so I want one that's more like different angles, different I guess positions of the hands. I wanted one that was kind of more behind him, like trying to grab at him from behind, because I wanted all these hands to be coming out from different angles and different positions and stuff like that. So that one's supposed to be coming out from under him, like grabbing onto him like this kind of thing. And then the one in front of his face, I wanted it to be cradling his face a little bit more. So that one's supposed to be a little bit more, not so violent, I guess. I wanted some that were very aggressive and some that were very gentle. So that one was like, it's behind his face, so it's not too much. All I have to do is just kind of color. I don't really have to worry about like positioning or proportions or anything like that. And then the one, I didn't know if I wanted like a hand to be lifting his chin up or not. I didn't like it because it made it look really like someone was about to kiss him, and that's not what I was going for. So I ended up scrapping that. I don't know if in the end, I ended up just getting rid of the hands in front of his face, or the one on his chin. But I don't know if I'll end up adding it later, because there's just this big empty space in front of his face now. Like that, yeah, I didn't like it. It looked weird. And then I thought maybe I should have a hand that's trying to grab his face, but that didn't really work out either. That made it look a little weird, like a little foolish. So here I'm just gonna go in and kind of clean everything up. The hands are super rough, so I just wanted to get all the lines and everything correct, proportions and everything correct as well. So this is, yeah, I'm just kind of outlining everything, cleaning up all the red lines now, going in with black. The hand, so I actually have another one. I have 2 Levi art I'm working on, and the other one also has a hand that's on top of his head. Like, it's kind of the same concept. That one has a bunch of hands too. So I don't know. I'll show both, but I don't know which one I'm going to end up going for. I might change this one because it is the same thing. I might end up changing this one or the other one. I'm not too sure. But for now, I will show both sketches. I'll show the other one next time. But the one on his head up here by his hair, the other one has the same exact thing. So I ended up actually, after I drew it out, I actually ended up scrapping it because it's like, wait, it looks exactly like the other one. So, and this one I had this one I'm just making sure that it looks like it's gripping his coat more. I think I need to make it a little bit more, how do you explain it? Like, make his fingers a little bit more bent because it still looks very gentle, too gentle, I think. So I want it to be really grabbing on his coat, you know? And the one on his neck, I need to make it a little bit, I think I need to make it look a little bit more like it's around his neck. It just seems like it's like resting there at the moment. And I don't know if that's what, I don't know. It might work out. It depends on how I draw his coat too, because I don't know if I want the coat open or if I want to just get rid of his shirt. But no, I guess I can't really get rid of his shirt because then he'd be topless. So I don't know if I want like the collar open or closed or anything. If I want the hand like over the collar or under the collar, or that's something I'll have to go in and fix later. Now here I'm trying to figure out the hand in front of his face again, but I gave up. And then here so I go in and kind of fix that hand up by his hair because I thought maybe I should go for one that's like kind of in his hair more than just like grabbing up from top. Just, yeah, kind of grabbing on his hair kind of thing. So I don't know if it's a very gentle, it's just like kind of in here like this, but I don't know if I want it to be like really grabbing it or not. That I'll see. It's very, like I said, it's a very, very rough draft. No, man, hands are so difficult. I always have, there's days like I've said before, I'm pretty confident with drawing hands, but there's days where I just cannot draw hands. It's so weird. Hands are so weird to draw. Hands and feet. Feet I can't draw, but I think fingers and just like sometimes I draw them too long, sometimes it's too skinny, like sometimes like the angles are really weird and I can't draw it really well. Like hands are definitely I have like off and on days for hands because I just can't get them right sometimes. So So this one I really struggled with. I just could not get the hands right. And some of them still bother me. But I don't know, maybe you guys might see it. Maybe you guys can give me some pointers, or maybe it's like, maybe you guys can point out that, okay, that hand looks really whack. Like, that looks really weird. So you should fix that one, kind of thing. Yeah, so there, I scrapped the one in front of his face, like completely. I just got rid of it. I don't know if I end up wanting to add something there or not, or maybe I'll just keep it empty because there is already a lot going on. So I might not need a hand there. I don't know. But here I'm just going through and fixing his face a little bit, trying to get the details right for the scarf. Because here I realize, like, if the hand is grabbing at his throat, his scarf is going to be all bunched up under that hand, right? So I'm kind of going through fixing that scarf and also his coat. Because for now I wanted it to be under his collar. So I just wanted one of the collars to be kind of facing out. So it looks like the hand's like under his collar like this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments what you guys think. Whether in terms of like hand positioning, does it look weird? Should I make the one on his neck a little bit more like gripping his neck more? Should I make the one in his hand look like it's gripping his hair more? Like, should it look like it's tearing at his hair? I don't know. Should I add another one in front of his face? Would it be like, balance wise, would it be better if there is something else empty, like filling that empty space, or should I just keep it empty? I quite like it without anything there, but I don't know. Maybe I should get rid of the collared shirt and give him, because he wears like a shirt that doesn't have a collar, right? So maybe if I just do that one, I don't have to worry about collar position. But those are some thoughts that's going through my head at the moment while I look at this. His eyes, the smaller one, his right one, or I guess left one? Yeah, his left eye, the smaller one, his pupil's a little too small, so I'll have to fix that. But I don't know if I should go for, I don't know. There's so many things that's running through my head when I'm looking at this, because I don't know if I want the pupil smaller, if I want it bigger, if I want it all black, or do I want to give him like more detail on his eyes? Do I want him to should I redraw the eyes a little bit more? Should I make him, give him more of an expression? Because he's very expressionless right now. So should I give him more of an expression? I'm not sure. Yeah. His hair bugs me too. Like, I don't know what's about. I don't know why this one is giving me so much trouble. I've sat on this art or this piece for so long that it's just, I don't even remember when I began drawing this, but I keep revisiting it and I keep fixing it and then revisiting, fixing, and then over and over again. So it just keeps changing every single time. There's like, even at the very beginning of this video, like there were parts I forgot I ended up drawing. It's like, oh, right, I changed that. And I had to actually remember, like, wait, why did I change that? Because I think the one pulling on his collar might have actually worked. But I don't know. Like I said, I do have another one that I'll show next time that is a similar concept. So maybe you guys can help me decide which one I want to keep and which one to change once I release that one as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It is, like I said, a very, very rough one. Didn't go as smoothly as the other art that I did for the first video. But I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully I can come to a conclusion on this one. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.